Hey everybody, this is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're doing very well and that you're having a nice Sunday and a great weekend so far. We're looking at a handful of stories today, including this piece by Licia, who's exploring Safe Haven. We'll give you the update with that project. We're looking at Safex and some new things that they're up to, as well as VeChain and some good news with them as it relates to the world of insurance. They're still on the move. But we're going to begin today, as always, on altcoinbuzz.io with this article by Chris. Will Quantstamp bring trust to smart contracts? So what's this all about? So as of August 31st, just a couple of days ago, the Quantstamp QSP Betanet protocol is live on the Ethereum Mainnet. Users are now able to submit audit requests directly to the Betanet. All completed audits will be publicly reviewable, and each report will include a unique hash so users and readers can verify the audit. And then here we have a quote by Mr. Richard Ma, who's the CEO of Quantstamp. At Quantstamp, we believe blockchain isn't just the technology of the distant future. It's something that can drive real value today. Less than a year since our crowd sale completed, we're happy to release our Betanet protocol onto the Ethereum mainnet. By providing publicly verifiable third-party audits with Betanet, we're delivering on the promises of blockchain technology and helping to drive forward the adoption of smart contract technology. So it sounds like a positive step in the right direction, and if you want to read more about it, do be sure to check out Chris's article here. As he concludes, he's discussing the fact that, there have been many issues with smart contracts, and there have been some notable failures in the last year. I think for the most part, again, I'm not a programmer, but my understanding is that these are due to bugs in the code. So as Chris writes, users had to trust that the developers took proper precaution and correctly wrote their smart contracts. So now with this, developers are able to send their code to an independent third party to verify their code is accurate and doing what is expected of it. So let us know what you think about this. It seems like a great step forward for the Quantstamp project. And if you want to read more about that here on Medium, Quantstamp Betanet protocol released on Ethereum mainnet. You can check this out here at your leisure. Of course, we're going to link to that in the description below. The innovation achieved by the Quantstamp protocol. If you're into the more technical details of that, do be sure to take a look. And in other news here today by Licia, Safe Haven is becoming something bigger. So it's a company which is focused on digital inheritance, asset distribution, and asset control. And Safe Haven has repositioned its core structure. Now it's operating as a crypto asset management technology infrastructure builder. What a mouthful. So in a nutshell, if you're not familiar with Safe Haven, we're going to link to their home website, but it acts as a solicitor which takes care of your assets access in case of demise. And not to be macabre, but when we're talking about demise, we're talking about unforeseen death ultimately. And just think of all the passwords that we all have. Now, think about that in the context of cryptocurrency and all the private keys and the 2FAs and everything. I mean, God forbid anything happens, but things happen unfortunately all the time. And Safe Haven is addressing this. So for people that unfortunately meet their maker and that are involved in cryptocurrency, Safe Haven is a great project that addresses that particular issue, how to access those assets. So in June, Safe Haven ditched the Ethereum platform and opted for the VeChain Thor blockchain instead. You may remember we reported on that. The company emphasized that this move, quote, allowed Safe Haven to work with experienced and impactful advisors. So ditching Ethereum was the last big move, and it seems now the next big move for Safe Haven is its announcement that it's going to become a, quote, crypto asset management technology infrastructure builder and a decentralized B2B2C platform, quote, which supports companies and blockchain projects, aiding their expansion within their verticals. So let's take a look directly at their announcement here and come back to Licia's article in just a second. So from Safe Haven Foundation, Safe Haven is now something much bigger. By repositioning our core structure, we can effectively operate as a crypto asset management technology infrastructure builder on top of our decentralized B2B2C platform. Read more here. We're going to link to that Medium article. But going back to Licia's article for just a second. So this ultimately means that stakeholders are going to be able to use the protocol and create their own types of products, which will be subsequently offered to their customers. And Safe Haven believes that this move will allow the patented SD protocol to become globally adopted. So in redefining themselves and reinventing themselves, Safe Haven has basically defined three aspects that are now part of this new self-identity, this self-definition. So as Licia writes, this means that Safe Haven builds various solutions for their users like wallets and developers, quote, integrated controlling mechanisms. This latter allows their customers to control their assets, which are constantly safeguarded. A secondary consequence is this aspect that it's about becoming a crypto financial technology engineer, meaning that Safe Haven provides its fintech solutions such as the already mentioned SD protocol to their users. And finally, the third consequence, Safe Haven is a, quote, crypto product engineer, which develops custom products like hardware ledgers, a tool that is efficient and easy to use. And that's what it's all about, right? The name of the game is utility and easy to use. So if that's what they can accomplish, great. We believe our product is all-encompassing, and the utilization of it will benefit the entire blockchain community. So we wish them well. If you want to check out the Safe Haven website for more information, we're going to link to that in the description below, as well as this article on Medium, which goes into more of the technical details and all the nitty-gritty that you may be curious about. So do be sure to check this out. Safe Haven Foundation is crypto asset management technology infrastructure builder. Say that 5 times fast. So there you go. Let us know what your thoughts are about Safe Haven. And in other news, Safex this time. GPU mining on the Safex testnet blockchain is confirmed and working. It requires a bit of technical experience to set up. A simpler option will be available soon, but it's all working. Confirmed both NVIDIA and AMD miners. Look out for an article on further updates later today. So for all the Safex fans out there in the altcoin buzz army, this is not an insignificant development. Let us know what you think about this. GPU mining on the Safex testnet blockchain looks to be very promising. And if you have some thoughts, positive or negative about that, do be sure to sound off in the comments below. And finally, today we're looking at VeChain, which has not only improved since the time of our reporting. I mean, to be honest, I thought it would have retraced by now, but there's been a lot of positive news. We talked about the vaccine angle previously, but it seems like there's more and more that's coming out of this project, and more stakeholders, external ones, are increasingly interested in what VeChain has to offer. So example right here, Exhibit A, insurance company with $126 billion in total assets looks up to VeChain on blockchain tech. So what is this all about? So the pronouncement of a partnership between a China-based insurer and VeChain blockchain technology has been heightened to bring innovations to the insurance sector after the collaboration was inscribed into record. Coming from the VeChain blockchain is a press release which indicates that the alliance was initiated between 3 companies, among which DNVGL exists. If you want to take a look at that particular press release, it's covered here on Markets Insider. People's Insurance Company of China, PICC, one of the largest insurers globally with $126 billion in total assets, is opting to embrace blockchain technology with the help of DNVGL and VeChain. Not too bad. So we're going to link to that in the description below. And skipping ahead here, acknowledging the partnership, VeChain Foundation on its Twitter page disclosed that, quote, People's Insurance Company of China is one of the largest insurers globally with $126 billion in total assets. They're opting to embrace. I just said that. You get the idea. But if you want to check out the original tweet, here it is, according to VeChain, straight from the horse's mouth. So that's more good news. It seems to be pretty high profile. And let's keep an eye on VeChain. They're certainly doing well lately. And speaking more philosophically for you out there in the altcoin buzz army, do you feel like companies like VeChain are a leading indicator of enthusiasm and excitement for the market on the whole? Let us know what you think about not only this project, but the fact that you have these players that are starting to creep in. And I don't know, I still feel like that tension just below the surface is about to boil over. And pretty soon we're going to have just an eruption of enthusiasm and investment. And look, don't press me for the exact date because nobody can predict that. But it's coming, and in my opinion, sooner rather than later, it's coming. Don't forget, guys, that we have a collaborative joint giveaway with CoinGecko.com. Check out the link in the description below for more information on that. And also be sure to follow Altcoin Buzz and Altcoin Buzz News on Twitter. We're also on Instagram. We're also on Facebook and Telegram. Do be sure to check out our latest video on the right here if you haven't already, as well as the latest articles and posts on altcoinbuzz.io. Members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, if you choose to invest, I wish you happy investing. I wish you lots of luck. We'll see you again soon, either way, in a new video. Take care. Have a great day.